Baby, let me give it to you. Whatever you need, I got it. You need to know anything. You just ask and I'll provide. Whatever you want, I got it.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Looking for Love, the #1 relationship podcast for Generation X, for grown folks. We keep it real over here. Grown and experienced. So we got wisdom and knowledge. So we're not talking from what we read. We're talking about what we know, what we lived, and how we have grown. So my name is Trey Kearney. I am your host. This is my co-host,
Lamar Hall.
We're here every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the New You Nation Network YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell for notification. And don't forget to share, because sharing is caring. And some of you folks are suffering in your relationships because you need some help. So we come here every Wednesday and we have some things that we talk about. We answer our audience questions. We also do our Let's Sip on It, our celebrity relationship gossip or talk. We also do What Would You Do? And then we do our Beauty and the Beast segment. And then we have our final thought, just so you know what's going on. So how was your week, Lamar?
Very busy. I am now a homeowner again.
Yay!
So been doing a lot of that work. But hey, congratulations. 3,300 subscribers.
Yes, 3,302. We doing this. Yes. Thank you to everybody who subscribed to the New You Nation Network YouTube channel, because we are building this organically. This is not us paying folks. This is people who are really subscribing because they like the content. Right. It's a slow climb, but it's a real climb. I'd rather have 3,300 people who are subscribing because they like the content than to have paid subscribers at 10,000 who are not engaging. And I thank each and every one of you who engage with us on the show. And we're gonna get started. Oh, well, my week was good too. I had a great interview with Angelo Ellaby.
Yeah. Tell me more about him. I'm not.
Angelo Ellaby is one of the #1 PR gurus in the game for 55 years. Wow. He has worked with Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston. He's still deep. Works with Dionne Warwick, Melba Moore. He was big working with DMX. You name it, he worked with him. Beverly Johnson, like across the board, like. He just recently had a street named after him in Newark, New Jersey, Angelo Ellaby Way. He has a book out that's called Before I Let You Go, Life Lessons from an Industry Guru. And he's just a wealth of knowledge, and he's a big deal. So I was just like,
no, that's dope. That's really dope. You know, like industries, like I get people asked all the time what I do and stuff like that, but like a PR, how does somebody get into that?
That's their passion. I'm
sure it's a lot of networking and
yes.
It seems like a lot of, I don't know, you just got to be right place, right time. It's just, you
got to work. Yeah, you got to build relationships with people who trust you, know you, love you, and trust you, because people will not work with you. So he just was, and he was just so humble. Like, I've asked people to come on my podcast or my shows, and who weren't, they weren't even that famous or relationship folks, and they give me the cold shoulder, like, let me go see how many followers you got. And, people who are not who they say they are, they trying to get somewhere. So they trying to use you. So if you don't have a certain amount of followers, but Angelo was like, I posted he posted a post on Facebook, and I said, he posted about getting the street named after him the week before last. And I was like, I would love to interview you. And then when I went back to the post, he said, here's my office number, call me. That's just humble. Like, this man really has worked with Michael Jackson.
That's dope.
His mentor was M2May. Juicy Fruit. Like,
a lot of people don't know that. That went over some people's heads.
Yeah, but
I know it. I remember my stepdad playing that for my mama, which sounds so inappropriate now.
Juicy Fruit, you, me, and he. He worked Mary J. Blige. Like, these were his clients, and he still has a lot of clients. But that was so exciting, and I got a new interview I'm doing tomorrow.
Okay, all right, we'll tune in.
I can't tell you who it is right now, but super duper excited. So let's get to this, because our time be winding down quick. So let's get to our first segment. Welcome everybody on TikTok. Come on over to YouTube so that we can see your comments and we can put them on the screen.
And you see my face.
And you can see Lamar's face. If you comment on YouTube, I will put your comment on the screen. We also have a thing called Super Chat. If you are appreciating and enjoying what we're saying, you can hit the Super Chat. You can give a dime, a nickel, $5, $50, whatever you want to give. If you are enjoying me or Lamar, just hit the Super Chat. We appreciate that. That's how we keep this thing going, because I need to get an editor because your girl can't do it all. So let's go to our first segment, which is, what would you do? Let me get my glasses out. Do we want to start with the hard one or the easy one?
Let's start the hard one. Set the tone. Let's go.
Oh, Lord. Let's start with the hard one. I'm going to make this short and sweet.
Oh, you already. Oh, man. This is about to be. I can't wait. Come on.
My boyfriend wants a golden shower. If you don't know what that is, he wants me to pee on him. WTF. Who does that? He said it's not like I have to let him pee on me. I am so disgusted. I really have put a lot in this relationship: time, feelings, and resources. I am shocked, pissed off, disappointed, sad, and a whole lot more. He said forget about it and just move on. Unfortunately, I can't. It keeps popping in my head, especially during sex. My question is, do you think he will get someone else to do it if that's his desire? Because I'm not.
Okay.
Oh.
So it sounds like they got a pretty good relationship, and now he's starting to let some of them kinks out.
Uh-oh.
And that's cool. That's the relationship you want. If you listen, once a man gets comfortable enough with you that he can let his kinks out, and you accept it, oh man, you will keep her for life.
But she don't want him to pee on her.
But I get it. But this is kink. What if she obviously she hasn't opened up on her kink, so she's not. That's what I'm saying. She's not being vulnerable either. So it's like, do it in the shower. It's kink. It's just a kink. He ain't saying let's lay in bed and do it and make it all nasty. You're making it nasty. Do it in the shower. It's no different than a woman squirting.
I don't care where you do it. And she don't want to pee on him.
Everybody has their kinks. What if it's sucking toes? I don't like feet, but if my lady's like, I need my toes sucked, then that's her kink, and that's what we at. I gotta do it to keep that, because that's what I want. I want that transparency in my relationship. So I don't see nothing wrong with it. It doesn't sound like they had anything wrong in their relationship, and he was just trying to be kinky. Maybe his mission failed. Listen, we can say it's right or wrong or whatever, but that's them. I personally wouldn't want that. But truth be told, I love a squirter. And look, truth be no lie. There we go. Here we go.
Wait a minute. Now you're going to make my face red. It's too early for my face to go. Hold up. Hold it. Wait a minute. We got to pause real quick for this one. Hold it. First of all, we don't plan this. So he didn't know that this was going to be a question, but he got a t-shirt that says, I love squirters next to him. I can't. We can't make this up.
I saw it on Instagram. This guy, he like gives these fun facts, and he had it on, and I was like, "That's a dope T-shirt." And I got on Amazon and Googled it and found it.
I can't even believe that you got that T-shirt. Listen. This too much for. I'm leaving. We cutting this show short. This short tonight. Put that back up on the screen. Let me see. Let me see that again, because this is ironic as heck.
I haven't even put it on yet.
Do you understand how ironic that is? Yo, Lamar.
It's a super soaker too. I love a super soaker.
You're a wild boy. Let's get back to her question. But her real question was this. She didn't ask if she should stay with him. So she's not thinking about breaking up. That wasn't her question. Her question was, do you think he will get someone else to do it if that's his desire? Because I'm not.
Why even get it to that point? Just say, baby, you know what? I tossed it around in my brain a little bit, and I understand it's your kink, and I want to be everything that you need. Let's just do it in the shower where it's a little bit more sanitary. Sign me up.
Oh no.
He's a happy man. He's a happy man now. He's a tremendously happy man, because when a man opens up and he doesn't get rejected, it's amazing.
I just want
Betty, where you from? I don't know many halls.
Oh, because you in Lamar Hall.
Yeah, where's she from? I mean, are you from California? She might be family. All my Hall family's in California, Long Beach.
Let me say this about this whole thing. You have to do what's comfortable for you. But I'm going to tell you this, because I'm going to answer your question. I'm not going to say whether it's nasty. It's not. I wouldn't do it. But I'm not going to say whether it's nasty or whatever, because clearly there's people that are doing it. And I'm going to say that when a man needs something, whether it be a blowjob, golden shower, nipples rubbed, whatever it is he asking for, if you don't give it to him and that's his thing, I just want to tell every woman on here, if your man has desired a BJ, a blowjob, if he has desired oral and you're not doing it, 9 times out of 10, he's getting it from somewhere else, because he's not going the rest of his life without having that fulfilled. And men, if you ain't going downtown, she going across town and she getting it from somebody else. I guarantee you that people are not sacrificing their desires. Now, I don't know if he just wanted to try it once and it's never happened before. So y'all need to have a deeper conversation of, is this something that you've been doing?
No, man, that ain't necessary.
Yes, it is.
Just do it. That's like asking a girl, have you ever given a blowjob before?
Yeah. Well, you can ask.
That's a conversation we don't need to have. I just assume yes on everything.
So she should assume that he get golden shower.
That he's done it before, and she can ask him or whatever. I mean, that just assume that it's yes, and let's move forward. It's like, be grown about the situation. Do you love him, or are you just playing? Because last time I checked, when you love somebody, you love them.
Listen, but we all have our things that we're not willing to do. So
I get it. I mean, he may look. I got things I do. I'm not an anal guy. I don't desire that. I don't like it. So it's like whatever. It's like So if I'm with a woman and she's craving that, then we have to take the precautions that make me think why I don't want to do it. It's not sanitary. This is that. She has to prove to me that we can do that. So, but I'm trusting her enough in this relationship that she can bring anything to me. That's the best type.
I like that. So here's the thing. We're learning as we're going. If you just tuned in, you're tuned into Looking for Love. My name's Trey Kearney. This is my co-host,
Lamar Hall.
And we talk about Generation X relationships so they can be healthy, happy, and whole. And we have to be honest with ourselves. So here's the thing. This is what we're learning tonight as we're going. It's good to have communication when you're meeting somebody, especially us at our age, 40 and up. Now that we know that golden showers are around, this is really a question that I would ask somebody now, because I never thought to ask this before, because I don't want to get into a relationship with a man and a year into it, he talking about, would you give me a golden shower? And I'm like, I'm not giving you no daggone golden shower. You must be out of your mind. You want me to pee on you? Like, boy, bye. Okay, we done. I'm finished. So we're just learning as we're going along right now. Some of this stuff is coming up that I would never think to ask a person. But during the conversation, I would ask, like, not badgering him, like, you in the golden showers? I would ask, like, I saw the chick, Croatia, whatever her name is, the city girl that used to be with Puffy. She said she did golden showers or something. So I would have a conversation and be like, oh, I saw this episode, whatever, and they were talking about golden showers. You ever heard of a golden shower?
What
just to have a conversation, like you said, not to say, do you do this? Do you do? No, just to have the conversation, just like you have a conversation with marriage. Like, what do you think about marriage? How was your parents? Was your parents married or whatever? So
I like how you framed that up. I really like how you framed that up. That
Yeah.
you didn't make it personal.
Right. These are just things that are going on that we don't think about. And then we get into these relationships and we're there for a year. We love the person. It's hard to find something out about a person that you really like and that you're really not willing to do and that you know you're going to have to let them go. So like a woman who doesn't give blowjobs or do oral, and you get into this relationship with this man and 6 months into it, and then he suggests or whatever, he push your head down there. And you like, we have to have like these real conversations when we hear these things. So ladies, this woman, she sound like she really like him.
Yeah.
And she can't stop thinking about it. So this is a problem for them because now she's concerned that he may go and get it from somewhere else. But had they had this conversation, but I know she never thought to ask a person, do you like golden showers?
Yeah,
so
like you said, we're learning. I mean, there's just, you got to be flexible with some things, and you got to, I don't know, you just got to prioritize it. It's like, do you want to get back out there? Is golden shower that bad where you don't?
Yep. Is that bad for me? I'm not golden showering nobody. You got it. If that's what you need, Dave, I understand.
I'm cool with it. I can live without it, but we know I love it.
Maybe he could live without it. Like maybe he
can. Maybe he can. I mean, maybe there's a compromise.
Maybe
hey, listen, follow it up that he gets 2 extra blowjobs a week. He'll forget about the golden shower.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So if you just tuned in, I know y'all like, what in the world, golden? If you just tuned in, we talk about relationships, and we had a question from one of our viewers who asked us our opinion on her man. If she did not give him a golden shower that he requested, would he go out and get it somewhere else? I think that's the bigger question for all of us, that if you don't do something for your partner, will they go out and get it from somewhere else? I don't think that's necessarily true. I think that you have to have these conversations to see if it was just we're experimenting thing, or it's I need this thing. And this is what we need to talk about at our age.
Like that.
Way before we get into serious relationships. We gotta have real talks.
Okay.
You ain't you ain't peeing on me. You ain't pooping on me.
Hey, I'm with you too. I'm a sanitary person,
Don't spit on me either.
I make sure my nails are clean and stuff. I don't play that dirty thing. So yes.
So we're about to get to our next question. We started out hot and heavy.
I like it. Hey, it was good.
He said, "Go for it."
Let's go. We're going.
Okay, this is not a hard one, but my fiance wants us to get matching tattoos, and I'm cool with that. The problem is he wants our names tattooed under the tattoos. He wants his name under my tattoo and my name under his. We've been together for 4 years. Our wedding is set for June 2025 on my deceased dad's birthday. My mom and my brother said that's a big mistake, as well as my best friend. My fiance says it's a sign that I don't think we will be together forever, and he's in it for life. To tat or not to tat? That is the question.
If you go to tattoo artists and get their honest opinion, they don't like doing that because they heard that it's the kiss of death.
Oh.
Well, I just recently asked my artist about that because he was saying, I said, man, you ever think about getting, a girl's name on you? He said, man, don't do it. He says the kiss of death, dude. He said too many times I've seen it done, and they come back and they want to cover it up and this and that. So he's like, don't do it. So I mean, I don't I don't think I've ever had a desire to do that.
I'm gonna raise my hand. I got somebody tattooed on me.
Still?
Huh?
Still?
Yeah. I mean, it's my son's name too, so.
Okay. Duality. Okay.
Yeah,
my dad's on his 3rd marriage, and he still has my mama's initial tattooed on over his heart.
That's why you're on the 3rd marriage.
I'm like, you're a cold-blooded dude. Man, I ain't no way. But I'm talking too much.
No, it's okay. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Mm-mm. That's after dark. We do that on Friday.
We do that. You gotta be subscribed in the room with us. You gotta be in the private room. So subscribe to the New You Nation Network.
Hey, Friday, remind me that bring the tattoo thing back up, and I'll.
Yes, and join us on Friday in the membership. You have to be a member to be in this room, because we be telling our business and we don't know who is out here listening. Folks be mad.
I'm gonna take my edible too. We're gonna be ready to go.
Oh, folks be getting mad. So I'm gonna say this. For me, seriously, it's just a tattoo, and it could be covered. Like seriously, it's a tattoo, and it could be covered. And to his point, you don't think it's gonna last forever. I don't think that's why you're not doing it. I mean, your body is sacred, and a lot of people don't want to get tattoos because now that I know what I know about God, you're not supposed to mark up your body with tattoos. So I will not get another tattoo. I think I have 9 tattoos. Yeah, I'm tatted up too, but this way.
I don't think we get to the gate and God goes, nah, you got ink on you. We can't have you in here.
No, see, God doesn't hold you accountable if you didn't know what you didn't know. Back then, I wasn't I knew the Lord, but I didn't love the Lord. I wasn't living righteously. I wasn't living right. I was living reckless. I was doing whatever I wanted to do. I was a home wrecker and all that stuff. But now that I know God, I don't want to do anything that defiles the Bible or my body now. And listen here, at 54, tattoos hurt.
I'm still working on mine. I'm not done yet. So
I can't even think about that pain.
Yeah,
I can't even think.
Yeah, I love it. But my tattoo means so much to me because I'm a sci-fi nerd and stuff like that. So it's like my bio exo. Like if I rip my skin off all the way around my shoulder like that, it was kind of like the Winter Soldier for Avengers.
Oh Lord.
So that's what my tattoo's like.
We have a comment. Trey, how do we know if our email was selected? Does someone reach out to confirm? I respond back that I received your email. Now there are emails and there's a line. There's a lot of emails.
Yeah,
so
we only do 3 a show.
Right. So I send you an email back to say received, so you know that I received it, and I say thank you. And if it's a hot email, I will bump it up to the top. So
okay.
And then sometimes people are saying this event is coming up, like a family event, and I need to know because it's coming, and I don't want to miss that. So I have to answer the question, but I'll definitely send you a message that says received. And if you want us to answer your question, thank you so much. You can send us an email, info@newunationnetwork.com. info@newunationnetwork.com. And if you would like to sponsor a segment, a bottle of liquor, promocho, whatever you got, info@newunationnetwork.com. So let's get back to our next question. So to tat or not to tat, you need to make that decision for yourself. But I would say if you don't want to do it, to have a conversation with your fiance, because it has nothing to do with your thoughts on whether you think the marriage is going to last or not. And he should not a person should never put pressure on you to do something that you don't want to do or guilt you into doing it, because that's a red flag for you right now. Anytime somebody guilts you into doing something, that's a tactic they will use throughout the relationship. So you're seeing something right now, like, oh, you don't think our marriage is going to last because you don't. Nah, bro.
It's pouting, man. Yeah, it's not a man. Like, come on, bro.
You don't guilt people. I don't like people to guilt me.
You don't love me.
Yeah, you don't love me. You don't really think we gonna make it. So, sis, if you don't want to get the tattoo, you get matching tattoos. So y'all both gonna have the same tattoo. So if he want to put your name on his body, tell him have at it. You appreciate it. But if you don't want to
tell her to watch this segment over with him, and I guarantee you he don't want to get the tattoo after we roasted him.
So if you just tuned in, you're tuned into Looking for Love. We're here every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on New U Nation Network YouTube channel. If you are over on the New U Nation Network YouTube channel, you will see your comment come up on the screen. And if you have a question right now, if you have a question at this moment and you're here live with us, we will answer your question, and you don't have to wait to send the email. How's that?
Oh, with Betty Hall. Did she say it? Yeah. Betty,
no, that was Ms. Model 927.
Ms. Model. Oh, yeah, Ms. Model.
Yeah, so Ms. Model, you can put your question in there, or you can send it to us private if you don't want people to know it's you.
Yeah, everybody can see
and we'll read it. We'll read it.
Hey, that's what we're here for. What we're here for. Come on.
We're here to help you out. So we're on our segment. What would you do? And we love to see your comments in the chat. What would you do? I would join, but I'd be lagging so much on here. You need to go over to YouTube, Jeffrey, New You Nation Network, and you won't be lagging over there. So let's get to our next one. My man cheated on me and I forgave him. Okay. 2 years later, we were going through a bad time in our relationship. Unfortunately, I stepped out. This was not a revenge thing. He wasn't paying attention and we were arguing a lot. I started talking to a guy at my gym. We became workout partners. So during the struggle in my relationship, I started to confide in him. One thing led to another, and we slept together once. And she put once in all caps, which I don't believe, but I'm sorry. Because
listen,
here's the problem. My BF of 3+ years, who said I would one day be his wife, broke up with me immediately in caps. Men can dish it, but they can't take it. He has cut me off physically and on all social media. He will not even have a conversation. His last text was, "I'm done." Do you think that's fair?
It's not fair when we are weak. So we'll admit it. We dish it out, but we can't take it. I've learned to grow as a man. And if I did do that, I would at least be able to see the other side. But I'm 52 years old. And I can honestly say at 30, 25, or whatever the age, under 50, I wasn't mature enough to deal with that. So I understand that it's not fair. It's not right, but that's just how we are.
I think this. I don't think that men can dish it, but they can't take it. I think men are realistic with themselves to say, I will never trust her again. I'm not going to worry myself to death. So I'm not about to give her another chance. Not because I think she's going to cheat again. I just don't trust her no more. And as women, we give all these chances instead of letting logic kick in. We operate on feelings. I just feel like when a woman cheats on a man is more logical to say to himself, I'm not putting up with this. And if you gave him another opportunity when he cheated on you, kudos to you. But you can't hold that against him and think that he owes you anything because you betrayed him. And you think that you could bring up the fact that you forgave him for cheating to excuse your poor behavior. And that's not logical. So I don't think men have the problem of dishing it but can't take it. I think that men just say, you cheated, I'm done. Let's call it a day. And I'm not about to waste my time. I don't think it has anything to do with you could dish it, but you can't take it. I think it has to do with I value myself more than you valued yourself. And I don't trust you. And as a man, I'm not going to waste my time because logic tells me that every time you walk out the door, every time you go to the gym, every time you missing, I'm going to have a problem. It's going to stress me out. And the one thing Lamar always says, the one shiny gem Lamar always gives is the only thing that men really, the number one thing that men want underneath respect is peace. And now that you cheated on him and he knows that, he will never have any peace in this relationship. So sis, he's smart enough, not that he could dish it but can't take it. He's smart enough to go find him a woman that's going to bring him peace that he can trust and lay his head down at night and not worry about you.
You are on fire. I'll do the fire flames for you, boy. Woo! Damn. He gave me goosebumps.
I'm learning from you every day that no, seriously, men want peace. She want peace. She don't trust him. Once a person betrays you, it takes, and listen, I know couples that stayed together and they mended their relationship because I coach and I'm a certified life and relationship coach and I specialize in helping men, women, and families heal from the devastation of infidelity. So I do know families that have stayed together and they had to really make a conscious decision to have everything open to rebuild that trust in order for that woman to be happy and okay, because it takes a lot. And men are just more logical to say, I'm never going to trust you again. And I'm not going to be in this house, in my home, my castle, worrying about you because you can't keep your legs closed.
Now his mind is going to betray him and that's going to disrupt his peace. And yeah, you're right. I mean, you are absolutely right. I mean, Lorenzo, absolutely. She nailed it. 100. I mean, I gave you a shout, not necessarily it's another man's point of view, but you gave it a woman's, which is excellent. And it was Hey,
You said when you were younger.
yeah, absolutely. When I was younger, I mean, and it was again, women. You're supposed to be feminine and innocent and into us. We are men, and if he's a high value man, and we get onto that topic, tell me somewhere in history that a king or somebody else didn't have concubines and stuff. He had a queen. Men of power do that, and I'm not saying every man has power, but that's our wiring system. And not that every man should do it, but it's in there. So it's like, I mean, it's like.
He never would have trusted you again.
His peace. His home's not peaceful no more. It's like
you disrupted the peace in a major way. You cracked the foundation, and most men ain't building with no chick that cheats, because once he knows what you're capable of, he can't forget it. Now we lead with our heart. We be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna give you another 55,000 chances to prove to me that you're gonna cheat again. And then we want to judge and be like, I gave him another chance, and he got the nerve to leave me after I cheated once. You the dummy, because you should have walked away before the 55th time. I'm serious, and I'm saying this because I've been there. I've been down this alley where I gave a man a lot of times to cheat on me, and I'm just thinking logically now, like, what? It wasn't nothing wrong with him.
Hey,
it was everything wrong with me.
I like the growth. I like the growth because you blew my mind. I'm telling you, you blew my mind. Hey, Ms. Model typed her question, so let's read
let's put that up. Let's read her question. You want to read it, Lamar? You got
I got it. Do you think it's justifiable to end a relationship because your partner never planned to celebrate your birthday / completely forgot birthday and went to work instead?
Yeah, I think it's justifiable. But this is it too for women. I was with somebody that didn't buy me a Christmas present. It was over for me then. It was already over. Well, no, seriously, because I'm big on Christmas. And these are the conversations that we have to have, because there's a lot of men that don't give two shits about holidays. You have to know this. A lot of men, I'm learning that a lot of men, they don't care about their birthday. They don't care about your birthday. They don't care about your mama. They don't care about no holidays. They like, oh, you wanted a gift? So you have to tell them how important holidays are to you in the beginning, because you might have a man that's a loner. He don't go to Thanksgiving or none of that. So if this man, look at Lamar at himself. If this man don't care about birthdays, you have to have this. If this is the first birthday together, you have to have this conversation with him to say, babe, I'm really big on birthdays. I'm a big birthday person for everybody in my life. If I'm close to you, Lamar, if I was in your area, I would be at your house with a cake. Honestly, I would be at your house with a cake. I would have a cake for Kim. I would have a cake for everybody. I have a cake for your daughter. I'm just a person that's big on birthdays, but I know people who don't care, don't celebrate my birthday, don't mention my birthday, and the older they get, the worse it gets. So if he's Generation X, he really don't care about a birthday. But if you care, I gotta tell the man I'm with, these the times that we gonna be together. This is we do not miss these holidays. And if this is not you, then I'm gonna release you. Yeah. We don't miss Mother's Day. We don't miss my birthday. We don't miss Christmas. We don't miss Thanksgiving. And
Valentine's. Valentine's? You said Valentine's?
And we don't miss Valentine's Day. You will be with me on them days, or then I think you got somebody else.
Message. Hey, listen, if y'all don't know that term, y'all need to go watch Hollywood Shuffle.
Yes.
This Generation X, everybody should know.
New Year's. Yes, Lady T. Lady T said New Year's.
Oh, okay, yeah, New Year's. There you go.
New Year's. The major holidays.
This is that Flag Day, President's Day, Arbor Day.
No, I don't care about them days. But seriously, on a serious note, communication is key. If you don't communicate with your partner effectively to let them know what's important in your life, they just simply don't know. And just think, maybe he a Jehovah's Witness. They don't celebrate a lot of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So they clearly missed something. Is this the first birthday? Like, we need more details. Like, if this is the
Miss
first
Models,
birthday,
Miss Models, the first birthday. I mean,
this
did
the
y'all
first
how long y'all been together?
yeah, if it's the first, listen, here's the key. I'm gonna tell you a cheating trick. Miss Model, this is for you or whoever it's for. I don't know who it's for, but this is for you, Miss Model. If this is the first birthday that he missed, you guys need to have a conversation. If this is the fourth birthday and he got you gifts for 3 birthdays and he didn't get you a gift for this birthday, he don't want to be with you no more. He on his way out the door.
Damn, you went there. I was thinking he didn't do, like, he's never done it, and she's just like fed up.
No, I'm just saying if this is the
I mean, no, you did. You went a whole nother way with me. I was like, I was thinking the whole time that you was gonna kind of say what I said, but I was like, oh, that's why my eyes got big. I was like, oh shit, like damn.
If he never did it, then you already know.
Then you like.
But if this is the 4th birthday or the 5th, and he done bought birthday and Christmas gifts every birthday, every Christmas, he's telling that person, y'all are not together no more. And he just trying to get this out. And he ain't bought you no birthday present or no Christmas present. It's not what you think. And he doesn't have the courage to tell you that he don't want to be with you no more. So he's doing things to smoke you out. He trying to smoke you out until you can't take no more. This is what people do to each other nowadays. People don't break up. They smoke each other out. They do stuff until you can't stand them no more.
You went to the penthouse, player. Man, my brain is.
You know it's true.
Damn, I'm like, what, man? You caught that one out the left and was like,
Men will smoke you out. They'll stop buying you gifts. They'll stop being nice to you. They'll stop sleeping with you. And they will never tell you nothing until you just say, I can't take no more. I'm getting out of here. There's a lot of women that have been through that. It's called the smoke out. And if this is happening to you, he stopped buying you gifts. He stopped taking you to dinner. I'm not saying everybody.
It seems like a long, drawn out thing. You know, I just kind of like, oh, you snore too loud. I'm done.
Right. But a lot of men, and like a big key is if he was buying you gifts every year, and then this year, he didn't buy you no gift. Baby girl, he's smoking you out. Or
a friend, not big on holidays, like you said. Last few birthdays got super capital last minute gumball machine gifts. Hasn't asked about it this year. Milestone 30th birthday.
Oh yeah, he out the door. Milestone 30th birthday. He didn't plan nothing, and she probably been talking about it.
But what's a gumball? I mean, come on. What's a gumball machine gift? I mean, because guys. Nah, I mean, but what? Come on, what are we talking about? A diamond ring or something like that? She wants some, you know, I don't know. Maybe she wants some party and some bottles in the club and flowers everywhere, and you know, a theme party and walk into a gala or something like that. I mean,
girl, listen to me. Listen to your girl. Listen to your girl on this one. I'm being straight up because I'm telling you, this is what I do for a living. He on his way out the door, and sometimes we just got to take the hint because this is for women. We want somebody to say, I don't want to be with you no more. A person shows you how they feel about you. If a person tell me, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, and they treat me bad, I'm leaving. You don't love me. You don't have to tell me you don't love me. You're showing me that you don't love me. You showing me that you don't want to be here. You showing me that you don't care about my feelings. So I'm going to free you up and let you go. So, sis, that is, if this is a reoccurring thing and he used to do nice stuff for you, but what has he done for you lately? Boo, take the hint.
Yeah, okay. She replied. She's at Lamar, capital letters, said, reach into your closet, obviously, you know, rummage around and pull out the first thing you grab. That's a gumball machine gift. But I mean, what is it? I mean, did he buy it? I mean, he didn't give you his shirt or he didn't give you re-gift you something, did he?
Girl, you heard what I said. You said this for your friend. Go tell your friend, run, Forrest, run. He don't want you no more. That's all. I'm serious. And save yourself the trouble. Don't be mad at him. None of that. Sometimes people's feelings change. And the reality of the situation is people get to change their mind. And for men, it's really hard because women will ream them a new behind hole instead of just accepting he don't like you no more. That's all. He just don't like you. He don't feel the same way.
Yeah, that actually speaks in volumes because it takes a lot for a man to walk away in
Right.
any scenario. I mean, even me going through my divorce, a lot of people tell me who initiated divorce. I was like, I did. They're like, ooh, so it's a whole different tone, so.
He don't like her no more. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, once you put it that way, I can relate to that. Yes, you don't like him
This is
anymore.
her 30th birthday. This is different. 27. But if this your 30th birthday, I know she's been talking about, oh, my 30th birthday. This is a milestone because that's what we do.
Even as a man, you understand that those 30, 40, 50s are milestones. So you have to, even if you don't like doing that, you need to do better on that. So yeah, I'm with you on that one. So sorry, player.
Girl, save yourself. Okay, if you just tuned in, you're tuned into Looking for Love. We are on our What Would You Do segment where we answer our viewers' questions. And we just had a live viewers question, and we just want people to know that sometimes seasons change for new beginnings. It's not a bad thing unless you make it a bad thing. And breakups do not have to be bad. If a person just don't like you no more, they just don't like you no more. Don't take it personal. You're just not their person. I'm just in a different place in my life. People, you don't like me, okay? I like me. I like me all day, every day, and all of me.
But you can keep that likeness together if you guys communicate, if you're honest, and do the work. If you do the work on the relationship. Now, if you just turn into a roommate, hey, this is what happens. You turn into a roommate, and then you can just unlike somebody. But if you're continuously working and evolving and trying to grow in your relationship and communicate and making each other uncomfortable, that's where the growth happens. If you're never uncomfortable when you're having conversations with your mate, you're not growing. You're just staying the damn same. So every once in a while, you got to push that envelope a little bit, so it's like, and that's how that keeps that freshness going.
And when it's boyfriend and girlfriend, sometimes people just realize they don't like you. Seriously. It's not even about,
I've dated. Listen, I did my homework when I got divorced and I went on a dating rampage. Somebody could call me a serial dater, but I didn't know anything about women. So I dated a lot. I mean, a lot. And I spent a lot of money because I didn't know shit. My brother was like, nigga, you don't get used on these streets, player. And I did to a certain extent. I did. But I learned the lesson in it. And I'm not ashamed to say that. It's like, shit, how do you know if you don't go through it? But now I'm a sharp ass knife. I'm lethal out in the streets now. So it's like, I know what I want in a woman. And when you start checking it, and you have to go through these experiences. So the woman I have, man, top notch. Now she gets to stand next to me and she becomes even bigger. Because I invest in mine. So it's like, hey, this is what it is. So it's like,
this is a man that invests in his ladies.
Hey, you got to know the difference.
Not a bubblegum gift.
Got to know the difference. When a man is
bubblegum gift,
and he's investing in you, just in life, you need to know when people are pouring into you
instead of draining
you.
Yes.
And you have to learn how to keep them people at arms because you only got so much energy.
Get rid of the bloodsucker leeches and people that don't value you.
Hey, listen, you on fire today.
We got one more. We're going to do one more question and we want to move to our next segment.
I think we need the next segment. We got like 20, 15 minutes.
You want to move to the relationship segment or you want this question, Mike?
Okay. Hey, we can do questions all night. Listen, I know we got the format, but we on fire tonight.
We'll do one more question. If you just tuned in, you're tuned into Looking for Love. We're here every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the New Nation Network YouTube channel. If you're on the YouTube channel, please subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Share with your friends. Sharing is caring. And if you are enjoying this right now, you're on YouTube, give us a super chat. We appreciate that. Just hit the super chat button and we'll see your appreciation and we'll put you up on the screen and shout you out. One more, and then we're going to move to our next segment. This is the segment, in case you just tuned in, this is what would you do if it was you? And here's a disclaimer. This is just our opinions. Whatever decision you make or whatever decision your girl make is on her. Because what I would do, she might not want to do. So that's our disclaimer. You are responsible for your words, your actions, your motives, or anything that you do after looking at us. We will not take responsibility for your decisions. So one of my good friends asked me to go on a girls' road trip with her. We hadn't spent time together in a while, and she brought it to my attention that we could also celebrate the fact that we've been friends for 10 years. I like a good 4-hour drive every now and then. She decided on a high-end hotel since we were celebrating and deserve it. So I was good with that. We had a beautiful suite, an amazing spa day. The restaurant was excellent. Then we decided to call it a night and watch one of our favorite girl bonding movies. After the movie, we called it a night. Why did I wake up with my friend on top of me trying to make out with me? I jumped up and demanded she get away from me. She apologized and said it was the wine. It was an early morning checkout and a long silent ride home. She tried small talk, but I was in shock. We are both in relationships with men. My friends of 30 plus years never vibed with her, and my man only tolerated her because of me. So I haven't told anyone what happened, but it's really bothering me. I have limited contact with her now. She keeps apologizing and doesn't want to lose our friendship. How should I proceed forward?
I mean, you made things awkward. I mean, she's gradually pulling away anyway. So she has a man. So I mean, she just
no, her girlfriend was on top of her when she woke up in the
morning. I mean, just stop being friends with her. I mean, that's a real easy one. She's already made you uncomfortable. You can't really get past it. I mean, just cut the friend. It's just a friendship. It's not your husband or nothing like that. It ain't the best friend. It ain't an in-law or nothing like that. Just leave that relationship alone.
Yes, friendship ended. Cut the ties, honey.
That one. That's easy.
You don't even need to tell your friends or your man, unless you just need to talk to somebody.
Nah, we telling you. You don't tell them. Just move on. Just be like,
move on, because I don't even know.
Because if your man didn't like it, he like, yay.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know why she would do something like that after a 10-year friendship. Like I've never had a desire with my friends. I have friends of 40 years. I've never had a desire to touch one of their titties. Like and we grew up together since the age of 9 and 10 years old. We slept in beds together, grown up, teenagers, slumber parties. We never knocked coochies or thought about it. Like it just wasn't that thing. So whatever this is, yeah, she likes women. Right. And she like you. So she crossed the line. And the boundary is crossed and it can't be erased. And I'm sorry for her. But if I was you, I would just really just cut, block, and delete everything. Because it's only been 10 years. Yeah, when I say only been 10 years, because I have friends who I've been friends with for over 40 years. Right. Yeah. And they been not never. Right. I knock their head off.
Hey, listen, they've been your friend for 40 years. They know.
They know. Because listen, like I said, we ain't never had that desire. So just let her go and keep it moving.
I had one of my best friends. I've known him since I was 15. And I mean, he's a great guy. I remember probably been around mid-30s. One of our other friends, he asked me, he said, man, you think he's gay? And I really had to confront myself and go like, what? I didn't know if he was or wasn't. And I just got to a point where I was like, I don't care if he is or isn't. I mean, he's my friend. He's my friend. And he's not, but I mean, it was just like, I really dealt with that on our friendship and was like, this dude's my boy. So, I mean, like you said, it's only 10 years. So, I mean, it ain't like that. I would hate to lose a friend of 30 years or 40 years or something like that. But yeah.
But the thing about that too is it's not the fact of the matter that she's gay or whatever she is. It's the fact of the matter that she crossed the boundary when she knows that you're not.
Right.
Because, I mean, that your sexuality is your own business. But when you cross lines and you know that that's not what somebody else is, like you said about your friend, even if he was, as long as he wasn't inappropriate with you, it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let her go.
Hey, Miss Model, she's taking over.
He has another question.
Yeah, she asked me, she said, Lamar, why are men content with having passive access to what they don't want? Morally, why choose free prison 4 days a week versus securing the head chef at your most desired restaurant?
Why are men content with having passive access to what they don't want? Because women keep giving them access. That's why.
I mean, you are the keeper of the most sacred thing that you own, and that's up to you and how you want to be viewed. You know, if some women morally don't care. Some women do care. If you're a woman that you do care, then your actions have to show that. And if you're a man's having access to you, a man's going to do what you allow.
Come on.
So I mean, just real talk. I'm 52. I don't give a damn. I'll tell the secrets. Listen, he's only going to do what you allow. It's up to you. You have the vagina. That's the end all be all. Men, the things we do, we don't do because we want. We would live in, I think comedians say we live in a cardboard box if it would get us some vagina.
Yes.
So we're just like, we buy nice cars. We clean ourselves up. We go to the gym. For what? Vagina. So we make more money. For what? Vagina. That's what I'm saying. But a strong man doesn't let that control him. A weak man will.
Wow.
So,
drops the mic.
Wow, listen, we on fire tonight.
Right. So let's talk about this. We only got 9 minutes. Let's go to our next segment. If you just tuned in, you're tuned into Looking for Love. We're every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the New Nation Network YouTube channel. We're going to our next segment. It's Let's Sip on That. You sipping on something? I got No, I got Malibu and cranberry.
Nothing today. I took an edible.
Oh. Are you sipping on edibles? So he's sipping on this. So we're going to go to our segment of Let's Sip on That. So somebody sent me this clip and asked me what we think about this. I got some moonshine. Oh, no. So let's pull this video up. So this is Madonna.
Oh, I just saw that too.
And her 28-year-old boyfriend.
Ew.
And she is 66 years old. What are we thinking about this, Lamar?
Okay, so I'm always going to take the comedic route on this. What does a 66-year-old vagina look like? And
don't say it.
Why would a 28-year-old want to stick it in there? Something's wrong with him.
That's what I'm thinking.
Listen. In my dating portfolio, my boys tell me they're going to write a book. So I went on a date with a woman. I won't say her name. And we were going to be friends. I'm just learning something. I knew she was older than me.
How much older?
She told me she was 58. So I was cool. And she was like, hey, I'm just looking for companionship, just for a friend, this and that. I was like, cool.
How old were you? This is recent or back in the day?
I was 49.
Okay, 49.
49.
And she was 58.
49. She's 58. So she's got me 10 years. So we go meet, had dinner, and talk. Just get to know each other. She said, I got a confession. She said, I'm not 58. And I was like, oh. I said, well, you 55, 56? She's like, I'm 62.
Oh.
And I was just like, whoa. So this is one of the times like me and Kim is ace like this, dog. That's like so this is the time period where she was my dog. And they laughing at me. I'm telling her, nah, she's just a nice old lady. She just won't be friends. Man, that lady tried to seduce me.
Oh no.
Cooked me dinner and then invited me over. It's like man, sent me a picture of this J.C. Penney bloomers thinking they were sexy.
What? Marcus.
Yeah. That's exactly what it was. Yeah. Man.
My question is, what does Madonna think that she's doing at 66 years old with a 28-year-old? That could be your great-grandson. Not your grandson, your great-grandson, and you have children that are older than him. What are you doing? Like, what is the problem? I cannot deal with.
Hey, kudos to her at 66. I hope we all have a sex drive at 60.
No, let me tell you this. Let me just say this too. Let me say this about if it was my son. I'll be looking for Madonna. Like, there's the age difference, like 66 and 28. That's too much.
Didn't Robert De Niro just have a baby? He's like
100.
He's like 80. I think he's like 82, and she's like 38 or something like that, or 35.
Let's ask the question of what's she doing? She secured the bag.
Yeah, but I'm just like, that's not fair to a kid, man. It's
what
like
does a
you be 10 years old, be dead.
listen. What does a 78-year-old penis look like in balls?
I'll know shortly.
You ain't gonna know that shortly.
To be continued.
I'm just saying, you said, what does a 66-year-old vagina look like? What does a 78-year-old penis and testicles look like?
Man,
I heard from men that the testicles drop.
Yeah, they do.
In the water, in the toilet.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. To any man's defense, I am remodeling my bathroom in my house. There are different toilet heights. So you pay more money. Well, you be like, why the fuck does a toilet cost $300? Because it's higher up. So your nuts don't touch the water. So the $99 toilets, you go into them apartment complexes. That's why you got to lean to the side. So, your ball sack ain't in the water. So, they give you a little lesson on that. That's why you be like, man, that's like, why does this keep happening? Well, you got to look at your surroundings. We're sitting on a $99 toilet, my man.
Yeah, they gonna drop.
Yeah,
Men,
you
I
got
heard brothers told me, like, I be talking to men, and we have these real conversations because this is why we need to deal and have these conversations with people our own age, because y'all know the woman knows that her breast gonna drop. Of course, our vagina ain't gonna look the same as a 28-year-old at 55 or 65 or 70. That's gonna drop. People have prolapsed bladders and vaginas and rectums and all kind of stuff. Prolapsed balls. Like, this is why we gotta have these conversations so that we know that we're at a certain age. These are real conversations for us. I'm serious.
I'm glad mine's 11 years younger than me.
Well, she better watch out for your saggy nuts.
She don't care. She love my dirty ass.
she gonna buy you a nut.
That mother love hell, man. She love me. I put her through hell shit. She love me.
I know that's right. I'm just saying though, we know though at our age that these things are changing, and it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
We can have these real conversations and understand, and we're not playing games and having midlife crises and running and doing all this stuff as women and pulling and tucking and all of that stuff. This is reality. Necks is wrinkled, grays is coming in, and it's okay. And that man, that young 28-year-old man, gonna be out of there in a minute as soon as he get his rent paid for 5 years.
Hey, yeah, he said Madonna probably had a cookie rejuvenated 10 times over. Hey, listen, you're right. They do have it. What is I seen a comedian. It says something about vaginal rejuvenation. I think it was Corey Holcomb. Yeah, it was Corey Holcomb. He said did he get the vaginal rejuvenation?
How much rejuvenating can you do? Because you got to be pulling back the skin before it's just
Yes, I think it's cutting away the Arby's meat.
Ew. Oh, no. Ain't nobody cutting nothing off of me. I'm sorry. You're going to get this Arby's meat when they get Arby's. I don't care. If you don't like it, you better go to somebody else. But ain't nobody cutting on me. I'm sorry. I'll be by myself before I let people cut my lips off. Ain't nobody cutting on me. I don't know. I'm just saying, this realistic. I want me a man that's my age that don't want me cutting my lips off. No, we not nothing, none of that. I'm sorry. I like myself.
Hey, listen, just a preview of what After Dark's gonna be.
No, I'm not reading that. I can't. I'm done with tonight.
Oh, yeah, Madonna, she had a baby moose knuckle. Go Glorilla moose knuckle ass.
Hold on. We getting ready to move on from this. But if in the comments, what do you think is an appropriate age gap that is appropriate? I just really think like
10 years.
Yeah. I think 10, 15 the most.
10, 15. And it's hit or miss. Is that if you can't match culturally on some things, it kind of it takes the energy out of the relationship. So either she has to have an old soul and you have to have a young soul, or so that y'all meet somewhere in the middle, and there's not too many misses. So
Charles said 10 years, 12 max. Miss Model said 5 years. I believe
because I've done 23. I've done 23's been the max. So now it's 11. So I can definitely tell the difference. And I've done my age. I've done 52. I've done 47. So I've had interactions with a lot of different ages of women, and I know that 20 plus years is too much.
I just want a man my age. That's all. I'll be 55. I want my man to be 48 to 58. That's all I could do. I don't want a man that's
I think it's fair what your age is. We can agree to disagree. 3 to 5 years up, 3 to 5 years down.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I would never do that. I'm going 10 down.
No.
That's the minimum I'm going to do. I will go as low as 34 if necessary.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I ain't got time for that. That's gonna give me a headache. A 34-year-old, I'll smack him in the.
No.
I got a son that's gonna be 30.
Typically, what I've experienced, and I'll use this. It's been lots of cases that I've had. So there's 34-year-olds typically have a child. They're going to be somewhere between 3 and 12 in some cases. The ones that tend to have the older kids understand the value of an older man. And they're quick to get in line because they've been doing this shit by themselves. And they go, whoa. And then if he show up and he acts like a man and he does just simple things, just very, very, very simple things.
I don't want no millennial Miss Model. Nope. My son gonna be 30 years old. I don't want nobody.
You should be, like you said, I think 45 to 60, 45 to 60 is round numbers for you. But you can say 48 to 58.
I don't want to date nobody I could have gave birth to. That's my rule.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
I could have birthed you. Keep it moving. If she's not having hot flashes, we have nothing to talk about. Listen here, Lorenzo. The hot flashes is real, but we gonna get through them. So let's get to our next segment because we are over our time. Let's get to our health and wellness segment, Beauty and the Beast. What is your health and wellness segment for this week, Lamar?
I've been learning how to meditate. So I watched a thing on YouTube. Obviously, everything you don't know, you Google on YouTube. So it would just talk about, sitting in a quiet place and work on breathing and, find, either some, they have different type of soothing musics and megahertz and stuff. And, sit for like 3 minutes. And then little by little, you learn how to get into this state. So I've challenged myself to do that at least 2 times a week. And I've seen different things on breathing and things of that nature. It's like, getting yourself in line and stuff like that, because we all carry a frequency and things like that. And grounding and things like that is very necessary to get into the sun. Don't run from the sun. Don't wear sunglasses. Your body needs that to produce that vitamin D. Go stand in the grass barefooted and you feel that energy. It's like that's how you keep your mood and your spirits up and how you feel amazing. So that's try that. Try it.
Okay. And my health and wellness for this week is wash your hands. Boom, boom.
Simple.
Everybody's getting sick again. And it's because people are laxing. When I go into stores, I've never stopped this. This has become a habit of mine since the whole pandemic. I always sanitize my hands. As soon as I come from outside from doing if I go to the car right now to get something out of my car, I will immediately come in the house and wash my hands because it's just become a habit. And I see so many people getting sick again. So my message today is wash your hands and be mindful. If you are sick, stay home. Wash your hands. If you're sick, stay home. I know these are simple things, but so many people are outside contaminating us, and we don't need this. So when you go out, touch a supermarket cart, touch a door handle, whatever you're touching, somebody else has touched it before you, and a lot of people just don't care. So wash your hands and be mindful that it's flu and all kind of other seasons, and we're going to take care of ourselves. So that is our show for tonight. So let's get on to our final thoughts. What is your final thought, Lamar?
Everything starts with honesty. It's amazing how valuable it's become, and I've gone without it, and now that I can't live without it. And it's a challenge. It is a challenge, but you start to find yourself. Honesty. Ask yourself, are you honest?
My final thought is, again, like you said, be honest and just do what it takes to be a good person for those people around you and those who don't show up in the way that you need them to show up. let them go. We're not cutting people off. We're not mad at folks. Feelings change, seasons change, and sometimes it's just really simply time to let folks go. When people show you they don't care, when people start to pull away, start to treat you differently, you just let them go so that you can be happy. Because guess what? The key to happiness is in your pocket. And so many of us give it away to everybody and blame everybody when nobody can do anything to you that you don't allow them to do. So thank y'all for tuning in tonight. We're here every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the New You Nation Network YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and the share button, because sharing is caring. And if you enjoy this, you can hit the super chat. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, reactions, a topic that you would like us to talk about, please hit us up. info@newunationnetwork.com. info@newunationnetwork.com. Or you can DM us. I'm on Instagram at Trey Kearney, and Lamar is at
MAR_T_HALL13.
And we thank you guys for tuning in to Looking for Love. My name's Trey Kearney. I'm your host, and this is my co-host,
Lamar Hall.
We'll see you next week, same time, same bat channel. Love y'all.